evening, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, members of the public. This is a statement from the Law Society of Kenya Council, touching first on the matter of our deceased member, Tom Ouya Imbukwa, and then we'll address you on one or two other issues. After the Law Society of Kenya received the news of the death of our colleague Tom Ouya Imbukwa in circumstances that were mysterious, we received initial information and released a statement to the public on what we were very concerned about. After that has happened, investigations have been taken over by the DCI, the Directorate of Criminal Investigation Headquarters, and the Directorate of Homicide. The investigations are ongoing. At the same time, LSK obtained a pathologist who, together with a second pathologist from Independent Medical Legal Unit, IMLU, and the government pathologist conducted a post-mortem on our deceased colleague on Friday afternoon, and they have also made certain findings which are being processed further in the course of investigations. The family also received a lawyer from the Law Society of Kenya who is guiding them through the process. We have received updates from the process that is ongoing, and we want to communicate to Kenyans that at the moment the process of investigation is going on, and there are some reports that have been received from postmortem that are being reviewed by the DCI officers. Based on the information we've received, we are confident that there is going to be disclosure of the outcome of the investigation over the next few days. So we want to encourage Kenyans to keep monitoring the situation, but to give the investigators a chance to finish their job. As the Law Society of Kenya, we've announced this week from Monday to Friday as a Purple Ribbon Week to commemorate our deceased colleague, and also to commemorate other advocates who have faced various challenges, difficulties, lost their lives, suffered violence in the course of duty. Our message to all Kenyans is that advocates of the High Court of Kenya will not be intimidated. We shall act without fear or favor in supporting access to justice and the rule of law. So that is all that I want to say about Tom Ouya Imbukwa. I also want to give a statement and say that today the Law Society of Kenya has also had a fruitful meeting with the Chief Justice and various officers in the judiciary. We were discussing challenges with access to justice through the legal justice system, and we've all agreed to work very closely together to address the various hitches and challenges that members of the public face, including to improve efficiency of our court registry processes. And also jointly we have committed to the judiciary and the Law Society of Kenya that we shall fight aggressively against corruption in the legal justice system, and we are declaring zero tolerance to corruption in the courts, in the court registries, and in the legal sector. Finally, we've also met the Director of Public Prosecution as the Law Society of Kenya Council, and we've discussed how we can collaborate with the officers of the Directorate of Public Prosecution to accomplish effective service delivery in areas of criminal justice. So we'd like to assure Kenyans and also members of the Law Society of Kenya that the Council is now fully on the job. We are working very hard, and our members will gradually start seeing the results of the work we are doing. That is all. Any question? Mysterious death of our colleague Tom Ouya Imbukwa. We got an advocate to work with the family. We got a lawyer appointed to work with the family. We also got two pathologists, private pathologists, to join the government pathologist in the postmortem so that we could get results that were reliable and that there was no cloud of doubt that the results were consistent with whatever evidence they would give as to how the deceased met his death. We've also engaged the investigators from the Office of Director of Homicide of DCI. And at the moment, we believe that investigations are continuing the way they should. There are a number of leads that are being pursued by the investigators, and we're going to give them time because from the little that we have learned, the process is ongoing, but we are confident that it is moving in the right direction. With me, Charles Kanjama, as President of the Law Society of Kenya. I have a Vice President, who is Teresia Wavinya Nicholas. I have the CEO of LSK, who is Madam Florence. And then I have council members that are with me. So thank you very much, and sorry we kept you waiting a bit before we address.
Thank you.